Yeah. Pull up a chair. Mic check, DJ, you in the room? Turn that up. Need that needle touch wax, hear that crackle, that scar and groove. That's the stories of the block spinning live in the room. From the craze to the cloud, I've been carrying the sound. Same kid on the corner, now I'm narrating the town. Golden era in my headphones. New world in my phone. Still respect the payphone. Still protecting my own. Every cipher on the stairwell was a church, was a school. Now we back to the cipher. Same heart, sharper tools. Back to the cipher. We live, we love, we learn here. DJ, you spin truth, let the whole hood burn clear. Culture in the clip, let it bang, let it bang. If you feel this, say the name, say the name. Back to the cipher. Back to the cipher. Yeah. This that uncle on the stoop talk.
Little man, keep your
Mixed with homie on a Zoom call.
plotting how we get
Talk drama, talk taxes, talk bars, talk practice, talk babies, talk ballads, talk scars, turn classics. Every verse is a voice, every guess is a page. From the barbershop debates to the mics on the stage. When the system don't see us, we still building our lane. Use the pain like a break beat, flip struggle to gain. From the vinyl in the basement to the you on the rise. From the cipher in the hallway to the light in their eyes. If you came from the silence but you dying to speak, pull up, park, here we go line for line every week. Back to the cipher. We live, we love, we learn here. DJ, you spin truth, let the whole hood burn clear. Culture in the clip, let it bang, let it bang. If you feel this, say the name, say the name. Back to the cipher. Back to the cipher. Yeah, yeah. From the vinyl in the basement to the youth on a ride. From the cipher in the hallway to the light in they eye. If you came from the silence but you dying to speak. Pull up, park, here we go line for line every week.
Yo, peace family. This is Back The Cypher with your host, DJ Universe. You already know how we do it over here. We don't just talk culture, we build infrastructure. I want to start there because this episode, it's a promotion episode, but it's not just promotion. Now, this is really a breakdown of a full ecosystem. This is me exposing behind curtains showing y'all what Down by Law management is really about. A lot of people hear management, or they hear brand, or they hear movement. They think it's one thing. Maybe they think it's just music releases. Maybe they think it's just artist services. Maybe they think it's just content. But what we're building with Down by Law management is bigger than music. I mean that for real. This is bigger than a single song, bigger than a rollout, bigger than one post, one event, one moment. This is legacy. I say that from a place of experience because I'm big on starting from scratch, then turning vision into something real. That's energy behind this whole thing. Down by Law management is not just a name. It's movement behind that machine. It's that structure. It's that process. It's that place where artists, creators, people with a real dream can tap in to start building on purpose. I'm not just hyping something up for sake of hype. I'm laying it out. That hub, that tools, that services, that products, that media side, that tech side, that tours, all of it. Because when people look at independent artists, a lot of times they only see surface. They see the content, they see records, they see grind, but they don't always see the infrastructure that makes growth sustainable. That's what this episode is about: infrastructure, ownership, expansion, community, opportunity, a real ecosystem where things connect. Honestly, that matters, because if you're independent, you can't just move off talent alone. Talent matters, obviously. Passion matters. Vision matters. But if you want to build something that lasts, you need a foundation. You need systems. You need execution. You need a place where culture isn't just being talked about, it's being developed. If you're listening right now, if you're an artist, a creator, an entrepreneur, or just somebody trying to understand what's being built over here, stay locked in. This one is for family. This one is for the people who know. There's a difference between chasing attention from building legacy. With Down by Law Management, the goal is clear: create an ecosystem that helps independent artists move with intention to grow on their own terms. That's the machine. That's the movement. That's why this is bigger than music. All right, let's get into the foundation, because everything starts at the hub. If you really want to tap in, the front door to the movement is downbylawmanagementllc.com. Simple. That's the place where artists connect, where opportunities begin, where community is built, where growth becomes real. I don't say that lightly. This isn't just a website. It's not just something sitting online looking pretty. This is the hub. It's where the pieces come together. It's where the movement becomes tangible. If somebody says, "Yo, where do I start?" That's where you start. If you're serious, you're not just talking, that's where you go. Because the website is that front door. Once you come through that door, you start seeing that bigger picture. One of the most powerful tools inside that ecosystem is the Independent Artist Blueprint. I love this piece because it's practical. It's a free guide. It teaches artists how to build their brand, grow their fan base, release music strategically, also how to monetize their career. That's real game, not fluff. Not theory just to sound smart. Real game that artists can actually use. That matters, because a lot of independent artists have talent, but not always a plan. They know they want to drop music, but they don't always know how to build around it. They know they want to be seen, but not always how to turn visibility into value. That blueprint is that entry point for artists who are serious about leveling up. It helps shift mindset from "I make music" to "I'm building a career." Big difference. Then from there, it's not just information, it's execution. Down by Law Management offers artist management, mentorship, production services, DJ services, also brand development. That's where artists go from hobby to business, passion to profit, talent to legacy. I always come back to that because that transformation is whole point. Information is cool, but execution changes everything. Then let's talk ownership with brand power. We've built products that represent the culture. The Soul Legacy shoe line, premium designer footwear built on Meaning Plus movement. The apparel line, wear the brand, represent the vision. Also, music releases, content that carries the message. That's how you build assets, not just moments. That's important. Anybody can have a moment. The goal is to build something that lasts longer than the moment. When you look at the website, the blueprint, the services, the products, it all connects. It's one ecosystem designed to help artists not just show up, but actually grow. Not just create, but build. Not just dream, but move. Now, let's go bigger, because this is where the scale comes in. We're not just in music, we're in media, also tech too. To me, that's a major part of the vision, because if you really want to empower independent artists, you got to think beyond one lane. You got to think about platforms, distribution, visibility, innovation, ways to expand the message, also the movement. That's where the Hip Hop Hero League TV network comes in. Streaming on Roku, also Fire TV, with music videos, podcasts, exclusive content. That's another layer of the ecosystem. another lane for the culture, another place for artists' content to exist, grow, also to be seen. It's about reach, but it's also about ownership. Same thing with AI clone podcasts. That's part of expanding content creation using technology. Partnerships with companies like Music Creator AI, again, that's about leveraging tools to empower independent artists. I think that's the part some people miss. Technology isn't separate from thought culture now. It's part of thought build. If used right, it becomes a tool for scale. It becomes a way to create more, reach more, also open more doors for independent creatives. When we talk about culture plus technology plus ownership, this is what that looks like. It doesn't stop there. There's also the digital tour, plugged in, every first Saturday of the month. That keeps the movement active, visible, also connected. Then you've got the Extreme Tour running from June to October, taking the movement nationwide. That's expansion. That's putting wheels on the vision, then taking it out to the people. Not waiting around, not playing small, moving. Let me say this clearly one more time. This is not just a brand. This is a movement built for independent artists. Everything connects. The website, the blueprint, the services, the products, the shows, the tours, the technology. All of it points back to one mission: empowering artists to build legacy on their own terms. If you're an artist, if you're a creator, if you're ready to take this seriously, tap in at downbylawmanagementllc.com. That's the move. That's the hub. That's the front door. This is DJ Universe. I just wanted to break that machine down for that family, for you to see that full picture. We're gonna keep building, keep expanding, keep putting real infrastructure behind the culture. Always remember to back the cypher. Teamwork makes the dream work. Hustle is the muscle that moves mountains. On that note, until the next episode, gratitude, blessings, one love. Peace.
Everlasting impressions.
Yeah. You feel that? DJ, you in the building. Universe. Talk to him. Yeah. This that Everlasting Impression Studios, turning idea to an opus. We do the most, from the storyboard scribbled on a napkin to the lens locked in, every frame stays slapping. DJ Universe, visionary with the blueprint, down by law management. That's the movement, products of society, build it from the pavement. Not a soul legacy walking through every engagement. We shoot flicks, shoot vids, shoot skits, shoot podcasts, whole squad talk slick. YouTube channel, that's the mothership glow. Every upload feel like a feature-length show. From the booth where the 16 spark in the dark to the edit bay, cutting every scene like art. You can feel the grind in the carpet fibers, whole room wired for creators and live. Everlasting impressions, we stamp that soul. Put the brand in your mind, let it carve that road. From the mic to the screen, it'll outlast time. Every frame, every rhyme, leave a permanent sign. Everlasting impressions, this the place, this the code. Turn a thought to a world, see the vision unfold. Once you step in the door, you ain't leaving the same. Cause forever in your head, you remember the name. Got the boom, bap, swing, trap, snap, funk, flex. Old school groove with a future tense text. Piano in the corner, sax crying in the cut, while a director block shots, calling all the close-ups. Movie magic when the slate go clap. Time spill gems, put the game on the map. TikToks, trailers, series, sequels. We build empires out of everyday people. Down by law, that's artists on assignment. Contracts signed with a cosmic alignment. Products of society, culture in the code. Every project plant seeds, watch the legacy grow. Soul legacy, sneakers on the studio floor. Entrepreneur spirit in the hinges of the door. You can hear it in the laugh track, serious talk. Every hallway a storyboard, every shot got heart. Everlasting impressions, we stamp that soul. Put the brand in your mind, let it call that roll. From the mic to the screen, it'll outlast time. Every frame, every rhyme, leave a permanent sign. Everlasting impressions, this the place, this the code. Turn a thought to a world, see the vision unfold. Once you step in the door, you ain't leaving the same. Cause forever in your head, you remember the name. From a blank page sketch to a red carpet moment, we design every second like we already own it. DJU, universe in human form, turn a brainstorm, drop into a perfect storm. When the credits start rolling, that's the start, not the end. Cause the feeling live on every time it's rewatched again. It's that life on loop, this that brand that stay. Everlasting impressions never fade away. Stamp that soul, put the brand in your mind, let it call that roll. From the mic to the screen, it'll outlast time. Every frame, every rhyme, leave a permanent everlasting impression. This the place, this the code, turn a thought to a world, see the vision unfold. Once you step in the door, you ain't leaving the same. Cause